Hello, friends, welcome you all. At the outset, I must congratulate you for successfully completing your BCom in bank management and getting admission into the MCom bank management. Today, in this very first lecture, I am going to discuss with you the syllabus of paper Financial Markets and Institutions. We are going to discuss the internal and external evaluation system and overall objectives of this paper, what we are going to learn and expected to learn in this particular paper. uh, this paper is kind of blending of some insurance syllabus, then mutual fund syllabus, NBFCs we are going to discuss, and overall financial market and the institutions participating in this financial market. This is the syllabus which we have somewhat we have done in the bank management third year, but in this paper we are going to discuss all the aspects of financial market in a deeper sense. So overall you have the idea about the financial market and its participants. So let us start with the structure of the your paper. So the name of the paper is Financial Markets and Institutions, and its subject code is MBM 19104. So your continuous internal assessment is for 40 marks, and semester end examination is for 60 marks, and credit assigned for this paper are 5 credits. So it is the newly designed syllabus, and it is kind of a blend of various sectors, various area of financial markets, such as NBFCs. Then NBFC you have not done in third year, or in you got the just the idea in BCom bank management, but we are going to discuss its role in economic development and some particular investment companies, loan companies, etc., in a deeper sense. Then we have to study a mutual fund, then insurance you have done, but we are going to discuss, going to touch it, and financial markets, overall financial market in a deeply manner. So let us start with the course objective of this paper. What are the objectives? What we are going to learn and what is expected to learn from this paper. So that's why the course objectives are framed according to that. So here course objectives are the final outcome is expected from you. Is first is to introduce about financial markets and institutions. So you should get the overall and a deep idea about the financial markets and institutions. Second objective of this paper is to provide fundamental knowledge about financial services. So till in the BCom bank management we have done only financial markets and related concepts, but in this paper we are going to deeply discuss the financial services related to financial market also. Third objective of this paper is to provide fundamental knowledge about insurance and mutual fund products. So as we have discussed earlier, insurance also we are going to discuss, and mutual fund products also we are going to discuss. We have discussed what are the types of funds, or the different various types of fund and its formation. according to the investment portfolio. For example, hybrid fund and then equity fund, like that. But in this paper we are particularly going to analyze product one by one uh, in a deeper sense. Then fourth objective is to introduce about business of NBFCs in India. So NBFCs, non-banking financial companies, also we going to discuss and going to study in this paper. So let us start with first chapter. The unit first, name of first unit is financial markets and institutions. Point 1.1, components and important institutions in financial markets. So what are the components include in financial market, and what are the important institutions and their role in the financial market, we are going to study in this first content. Second content is devoted to financial instruments. So financial system becomes with the financial market, financial instrument and financial institutions. So in this second content we are going to study financial instruments. So in that, two types are there: conventional, means the traditional financial instruments, and hybrid. So the developed products over the time, we are going to in that hybrid financial instruments. Third content is reforms in financial markets. So what are the reforms taking place in financial market and taken place? So we are going to discuss that. Fourth content is devoted to the concept of chartered financial analyst. So this concept you have not done or not touched in the become bank management. So the job opportunities in the financial analyst or the data analyst and the overall the economist is growing day by day, and various banks, companies and investment banks, corporate banks demand such people, that is financial analyst. So here we are going to discuss the concept of chartered financial analyst. Unit second, the second unit is devoted to financial services. So in the first content of this second unit is issue management and intermediaries. So issue management in the IPO and in NFO, and how it is get managed by the institutions, and what is the process of the issue management, and what are the intermediaries, merchant banks involved in that. So in that we are going to discuss the activities of intermediaries to in the management of issue and procedures related to that. Second content is this chapter is actually very interesting. In the second content, demat services, we are going to learn the nature of demat services and overall demat account and services related to that. So the job opportunities in broking firms are growing. So what are the services related to that, and where you can do the career, you can find the job opportunities, you are going to learn in this second content. Then nature of demat services, service providers, who are the service providers, and who provide the demat related services, and various kind of supporting services to the demat. Third content, you are familiar with the third content because this content we have done somewhat in the corporate banking in the become bank management second. Factoring and forfeiting services. So factoring and forfeiting is related to trade finance, like a bill discounting. Factoring is related to domestic trade, and forfeiting is related to international trade. So what are the services related to factoring and forfeiting, and who are the service providers? In the become bank management second year in corporate banking, you have done just concepts and the procedure of the factoring and forfeiting, but in this content we are going to study the services and service providers. The services means the factoring and forfeiting services, and who are the service providers and their services. The fourth content of this unit is devoted to credit cards. Credit cards, its services, the different plans offered by the different intermediaries, banking institutions, financial institutions, the products of the credit cards related to credit cards, and the major companies which provide the services related to credit cards, and different products related to credit cards. So this is the second unit of your syllabus. Let us start third unit. The name of third unit is insurance and mutual fund services. So this chapter is mainly devoted to insurance. First two contents devoted to insurance, and last content is devoted to mutual fund. So in this chapter we are going to discuss the life insurance, its important products and its important features. Then general insurance in the second content, important products and its features. Third content of this unit is devoted to the problem and prospects of insurance business in India. So what are the problem facing insurance industry in India, and what is the future prospects of this business in India? The fourth content of this third unit is devoted to mutual fund, its important products, and the important companies which provide mutual fund in India. So somewhat this third chapter, you are familiar with the insurance and mutual fund, but we are going to discuss in the deep about the life insurance, general insurance, the problem and prospects of insurance business in India, and mutual fund, its importance, companies and their products. The fourth content is devoted mainly to the NBFCs sector in India, non-banking financial companies in India. So in the first content of this unit, the role of NBFCs in economic development, we are going to study. What are the NBFC sector is growing recently, recent time period, robustly, and the scope of NBFCs where the banking sector is not there, or banking sector is absence of banking sector, their NBFC are playing very important role in the economic development and the areas where banking services are not present. So in this chapter we are going to study the role of NBFCs in economic development. In the second content of the fourth unit, we are going to discuss the venture capital fund, the important companies. Venture capital concept you have done in the corporate banking. but here, which are the companies which provide venture capital funds, what are the different products in the venture capital funds, and what are the services here, mainly we have planned to discuss in the fourth unit, in the second content. 4.3 content, which is devoted to the loan companies, main companies and their products and the services. What are the major loan companies, what are their products and services? In the fourth content of this unit, we have planned to discuss the investment companies, their important products and the services of the investment companies. So here we are last two contents mainly focus on the loan companies particularly, and the investment companies, their important products and the services provided by them. Let us move towards these references. The study materials we are going to provide you, but you can read and study from these books also. These are very good references selected for you by syllabus framing committee. First book is Principles and Practices of Banking. The publisher is Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. Third edition, Macmillan Education, and 2015 edition you can use. Then IIBF's Legal and Regulatory Aspects of Banking, third edition, Macmillan Education Publication edition 2015. Then Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, Information System for Banks, third edition, Macmillan Education 2018. Then M.Y. Khan, Indian Financial System. This is also a very good book. McGraw-Hill Education, 9th edition 2015. Actually, all these books are available in our college library, and our college library is very rich for the books of banking and financial institutions. And in overall your banking area, all the books are available in the our college library, so you can use that. Fifth book is, you can refer, Preeti Singh's Dynamics of the Indian Financial System, Markets, Institutions and Services, and a book Private Limited, edition 2015. And last book of your reference list is V. Nityananda Sharma, Banking and Financial System, Cambridge University Press, New Delhi. This is also a very good book to refer for your MCOM bank management syllabus. So friends, here we are doing the master degree, so we are expecting from you that you should study in a deeper sense, and you should read more and more reading materials, and expected to do your study at a higher level. So here do not expect from us that we will provide you notes, but you have to refer good books. You can refer other books also, and consult with your teacher, and read more and more. And because here in the master degree, it is expected to learn at a higher level, and you should read more and more in a deeper manner. So friends, that much in this today's lecture. If you have henceforth any problem, any queries, then you can ask. So friends, that much in this today's lecture. Thank you. See you in the next lecture.